Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Kate if you are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my online sales as a part-time clothing reseller between the dates of November 3rd through November 23rd, so a big portion of November. Sales have been okay, but I have some great sales to go through with you guys, so stay tuned. All right, so if you're new to my What Sold videos, I always go through Mercari first, then Depop, then eBay, then Poshmark. I make the least amount of sales on Mercari and Depop, so I will go through all of my sales on Depop and Mercari between the dates that I said, but I will go only through selective orders from eBay and Poshmark. But let's jump into the first Mercari sale. We have this new Fashion Nova red Sparkle Keep Standards high stretchy midi dress size 3X. In my description, I put the keywords to help the algorithm and anyone searches these keywords will find this dress. So I put these keywords: backslit, sleeveless, clubbing, sexy, bodycon, shaping, feminine, going out prom, pageant, school dance, homecoming, glam, flattering, girls night, and ruched. I bought this at the Goodwill outlet for $3 and I sold it for $18.23, which means my profit is $15.23. The reason I picked this up in the first place to resell is because it was new with tags and it was 3X, so a great size. It's also a red sparkly dress, so perfect for this time of year when people are shopping for holiday dresses. And this took only 41 days to sell. I would definitely pick that item up again. This next sale is this Eastland black leather preppy academic chunky heel Newbury penny loafers size 8 medium. In my description, I got a description or kind of paragraph thing from, I believe, Eastland's website directly. So I just copy and pasted so I could get all their keywords and people could get a good description of the loafers. And then in my own personal style tags, I put preppy goth, dark academia, Wednesday Addams, anime, comfy, quality, and cushioned. I bought these, I believe, at a Desert Industries thrift store for $6. They sold for $27, and so my profit is $21. I absolutely love that Mercari has no seller fees. The reason I picked these up to resell was because they were in essentially like brand new condition, and dark academia is definitely trending right now. Eastland is also a quality leather shoe brand. I don't know if they sell other leather goods, but I know that they have good quality leather shoes that they sell that can be worth a good amount. I believe that these retailed for around $90 to $100 brand new, and I had them listed for, looks like $32, and I accepted a $27 offer, which is great. And these only took 26 days to sell, so less than a month. Definitely something that I would pick up again. Some of these are still in progress, even though they've sold. Next sale is this pair of Vince black white leather fabric slip-on platform lifestyle tennis shoes, size 8 medium. In my style tags, I put neutral, casual, quality, travel, everyday, walking, classic, minimalist, athleisure, loafers, cute, and work. I bought these from a Desert Industries thrift store for $6. They sold for $33, which was an offer that I received. I originally had them listed for $45, and that makes my profit $27. These took 68 days to sell. The reason I picked them up from the thrift store is because Vince, they sell shoes and they also sell clothing. Depends on what the piece is when it comes to their clothing, but in my opinion, their shoes all around sell pretty well for between $30 to $40. These sold for $33. Definitely something I would pick up in the future. This next sale is a pair of Zara black high-waisted wide straight leg raw hem trendy casual jeans size 4. In my description, I put the style tags cute, casual, flattering, school, going out, and closet staple. I bought these from a Deseret Industries thrift store for $6. I sent out a $18.23 offer. I would have never sent out an offer so low on any other platform, but because Mercari has no seller fees, I was okay sending out an $18.23 offer. And so I made $12.23. The reason that I picked these jeans up is because they are Zara, and not all Zara clothing is worth reselling. Sometimes the blogger favorite clothing pieces can sell well. This was just a pair of straight leg, but I feel like black pants are trending right now. They also had a raw hem, and I thought I could get around $20 to $25 for them. I got a little less, but I sold them on Mercari, so it was still a pretty good profit. I think I would pick these up again, and these took 38 days to sell. So I also consider that a pretty quick flip, honestly. This next thing I sold, I had gone over before because I have many of these in my inventory, but if you are new and this is your first What Sold video you're watching of mine, this is a Cozy Earth Women's White Bamboo Soft Smooth Tie Waist Kimono Robe size 2XL. In my description, I got a whole paragraph directly from Cozy Earth's website. And in my own personal style tags, I put honeymoon, wedding, bridesmaids, cooling, and luxurious. This was actually my second to last Cozy Earth robe. So I only have one more in my inventory, and then I will be completely sold out of the Cozy Earth robes. They were definitely the crowd favorite of all the Cozy Earth pajamas that I got. These robes have had the most interest. I paid $6 for this robe at a Deseret Industries thrift store. I believe I accepted a $24.99 offer, and so my profit is $18.99. And these took 5 months to sell, or this took 5 months to sell, but I've sold many others earlier than 5 months time. So this was just a great sale, and the time frame doesn't really matter because I had so many of them. So awesome to think that I sold like 6 of them within 5-ish months. All right, this next sale was this pair of brown leather insulated nylon oil resistant corded lace up work boots size 10.5. In my description, I explained that they had a lot of wear, that they were unbranded. I bought these from the Goodwill outlet essentially just because they were men's leather work boots and they were insulated and they looked like they were quality. They did have definitely significant wear to the leather. I just put the style tags grunge, travel, utility, neutral, and durable. Men's work boots, even if they're unbranded, tend to sell well for me because they can just be so expensive brand new. I bought them at the Goodwill outlet for $10. They sold for $36, and my profit is $26, and they only took 2 days to sell. That's what my chart said, at least, but it was more like 1 day to sell, which is completely incredible. I would definitely pick these up again. I'm always keeping an eye out for work boots at the Goodwill outlet, and I actually find them all the time, so it is super awesome. And then the very last thing that I sold this time frame is this. This is an Abercrombie & Fitch navy blue wool zip-up faux fur trim peacoat size medium. In my description, I put the keywords winter warmth, outdoor, vintage, travel, layering, cute, and feminine. I wasn't sure if this coat was vintage or not, but I did include that keyword nonetheless. I actually feel like I had a pretty significant amount of Mercari sales. Just had to throw that thought in there because usually I don't have this many Mercari sales in a time frame about like 2.5 weeks, but I did buy this coat at not a Deseret Industries thrift store, at a Savers for $7.99. I was actually really surprised when I saw this coat for sale for only $7.99 because Savers likes to mark up everything at their store. I accepted a $34 offer for this coat, and so my profit is $26.01. Great profit margin, and I couldn't find how long this took to sell on my sheet, but I do know that it was less than 3 months. So overall, a pretty great flip. I loved the fur trim. I loved the toggle and zip up closure. Definitely something I would pick up again. All right, let's move on to Depop. I'll get rid of all these tabs since I had so many sales, which is a good thing. All right, so the first thing I sold is this pair of Timberland's brown leather lace-up grunge 90s Y2K chunky sole Oxford shoes size 8 medium. So my big oof here is I thought that they were a men's size 6, women's size 8, but the person who bought them messaged me when she received them and said that they were super, super small on her. And she thinks that, maybe I got the size wrong, or actually I thought that I might have gotten the size wrong. I told her that. And so I do believe that they are actually a woman's size 6. And so I told her that I would accept a return, but I haven't gotten anything in the mail or heard anything from Depop. So I wonder if she just decided to keep them or give them to a friend or something. But these did have a lot of interest on Depop. In my style tags, I put earthy, neutral, goblin core, utility, athleisure, casual, and streetwear. I bought these at a Deseret Industry thrift store for $4, which I thought was a great price, and they sold for $25. I originally had them listed for $35, but I did accept that $25 offer, and so my profit is $19.73. Timberland is a great shoe brand to pick up. They also sell outerwear, but I usually get their shoes if I come across them at the Goodwill outlet or the thrift store. These were also very grunge and had a chunky sole and were very Y2K, so that made them more desirable. And these took 64 days to sell, so just over 2 months, which is great. Would definitely pick a pair of shoes like that up again. And if they happen to get returned to me, I will list them as the correct size, and I believe that they'll sell very quickly again. This next pair of shoes, oh, it looks like I totally forgot to copy and paste the description. I use Vendu to cross list now. And as you know, Depop doesn't have a different section for the title. And so when it auto populates in Vendu, it just puts my description over and doesn't include my title. And so these still sold without a title. All I said was good pre-owned condition and that they're a pair of Echoes. So I guess you won't get the title, but in my style tags, I put lace up, business casual, dependable, neutral quality, work, office, dressy, handsome. I bought these at the Goodwill outlet for $3. I sold them for $24. And so my profit is $19.76. And these only took 59 days to sell. When I first started reselling, I did not like the brand Echo that much because I couldn't seem to sell it like other resellers could, but Echo has resurfaced for me. I do seem to sell it pretty well. It also seems to have a following on Depop, and if you haven't seen any of my other Wetzel videos, dress shoes sell well for me on Depop. I don't know what it is, but they do. So that's an interesting fact to note. All right, next thing that sold is such an awesome sell, you guys. This is a Free People Movement multicolor snap-up oversized fleece Rocky Ridge jacket, size medium. In my description, I put outdoor travel, unique, colorful layering, as well as fleece. No, I guess that was just a hashtag I had. That was already included in the title. I bought this from a Calvary thrift store. I just popped in one day and bought a few things, and I found this, paid $8 for it. Originally had it listed for $75. I sent out a $60 offer, or I accepted a $60 offer. And so my profit is $49.57, which is just so incredible. I have a few other Free People Movement pieces for sale in my store. This was such a unique coat, and it actually, I believe, is sold out in all the places that it's sold firsthand. And it is more of a unique piece and just a really highly desired item. And this only took 5 days to sell. Would definitely pick this item up again. I was just so shocked. I think it retails for like $175 or something. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Definitely a great margin. This next sale is this Clan Douglas black 100% cashmere made in Scotland v-neck pullover sweater, medium. In my description and style key tags, I put business casual, handsome, quality, tailored, luxurious, soft, warm winter work, office, church oversized Nordstrom brand, as well as minimalist. I bought this at a Deseret Industries thrift store for $8. The reason I picked it up is because 100% cashmere at the thrift store, if it's reasonably priced under $8, I usually buy it. It actually turns out Clan Douglas sells for around $40 to $50. Mine only sold for $36.50, but because Depop has less seller fees than eBay and Poshmark, I made $26.85. And this cashmere sweater took 35 days to sell. Would definitely pick this item up again. It was a thicker cashmere, very, very nice. It was made in Scotland. And I actually, when I was thrifting this day at the thrift store, I found this Clan Douglas 100% cashmere sweater, and then right next to it there was a 100% cashmere Banana Republic men's sweater, and I already have sold the Banana Republic men's sweater. So two really great finds that day. Let's move on to the next sale. This next sale is this Disneyland Disney Parks Christmas Snowman Mickey Ear Snowflake tote bag. In my style key tags, I put vacation, travel, holiday, novelty, festival, and that is it. I bought this from the Goodwill outlet for $2. At least I put $2 as my cost of goods. Sometimes I have to take losses from the Goodwill outlet, and so I just price up all the pieces that I paid for just a little bit to cover those losses. I picked this up because it is a very novelty bag, and Disneyland bags can retail for a ton in the parks. This was very, very clean. I actually did run it through the washer and stain treat the snowman a little bit, but it came out looking excellent. The only problem was there was this pink discoloration along the bottom, but this still sold for $15 and my profit is $12.06. And this bag only took 16 days to sell. So would definitely do that again. Last sale on Depop is this Banana Republic Army Green High Rise Buckle Cargo Heritage Explorer Pants size 6. In my description, I put the keywords linen blend, wide leg grunge, utility, thick, safari, jungle, and streetwear, as well as neutral and travel. I picked these up because they were a newer season. They are from 2021, I believe. They are a linen blend and they're kind of grungy, and they're also, let me see, were they cargo? Yeah, they're cargo pants too. And I could just tell that this was a newer style. I don't pick up a lot of Banana Republic pieces, but I just could tell that this was a quality pair of pants. So I did buy it from a regular thrift store for $8, Deseret Industries, sold it for $32, and so my profit is $22.49. And these pants only took 22 days to sell. So very, very pleased with these pair of pants. It actually started getting a ton of traction very, very quickly, and then someone bought it for $32, which I believe was an offer that I sent out. But that is all my sales on Depop. Let's move on to eBay. All right. I sold this J. Jill navy orange geometrically embroidered V-neck boho modal blend tunic, extra large. In my description, I put the keywords 3/4 sleeve, breathable, lightweight, login look, modest, quiet luxury, resort wear, cooling, and neutral. I've said this before. I say this in all of my what sold videos, but eBay does not take keywords from your description like other reselling platforms do. So I put my keywords in the theme section. Sometimes I'm lazy and I don't do that, but if I want to include keywords other places than the title, I will put them in the theme section of the item specifics. I got this shirt at the Goodwill outlet for $2. I did not realize it was a recenter style. I was able to find this stock photo and I had it listed for $28. I believe I sent out a $23 offer and it sold. And so my profit is $15.48. I do promote all my listings at a 9% rate, except currently right now I can't because I have 3 unresolved cases that, anyway, that's a whole other story. It's eBay's fault. But this shirt only took 1 day to sell. It says 2 days on my chart, but really it was like the same day that it sold. And I got it because it's J. Jill. I like to stick to plus sizes in J. Jill, but I'll pretty much get anything J. Jill at the Goodwill outlet because the cost of goods is so cheap. And this also had modal in it, which is a great desired fabric because it's just soft and stretchy and people like it. All right, let's move up now. I can't believe I didn't include those Vask boots. That was a really good sale too. This was a pair of work boots that I got at the Goodwill outlet. And they sold for $45 very, very quickly. So keep your eye out for men's work boots. Vask, V-A-S-Q-U-E, is a good men's work shoe brand and can retail for a ton and resell well. But we're not going to go into much detail about that because we're going to talk about this. This is a torrid blue chambray wash smocked cottagecore flowy sleeveless midi dress size 2X. In my description, I put the keywords breathable, lightweight, neutral, travel beachy, tie sleeves, 100% lyocell, square neck, smocked upper, and chambray woven fabric. I believe I got those item specifics from Torrid's website directly, like where I got this stock photo from. I bought this from the Goodwill outlet for $3. It sold for my full asking price of $28, and so my profit is $18.28. I picked this dress up because it is Torrid. I only like to get Torrid jeans and dresses and occasionally a top. It just depends. But I usually only pick up Torrid from the Goodwill outlet because my cost of goods is so cheap there, and Torrid is expensive brand new, but not like crazy expensive. But I'm glad this sold for $28. This only took 7 days to sell. Definitely a dress I would pick up in the future. I thought it was very cottagecore, very cute and feminine. This next sale was something I've had forever. I'm just so happy that this sold. This is a Soft Surroundings woman's red cream floral embroidered jacket kimono, size medium. In my description, I put the keywords embellished golden, sparkly, geometric, elegant, Indian, metallic, quilted, beautiful, and unique. I bought this jacket from a Deseret Industries thrift store for $6. At least I put $6 in my chart. It might have been $8. And it sold for $32. And so I make $18.32. I bought this because it is soft surroundings, and soft surroundings in their smaller sizes, like a size medium, isn't something I would normally get to resell. But look at this jacket. Look how unique it is. It is just incredible. I've never seen anything like it. I couldn't even find a stock photo for it. So I wonder if it is a older style. But this jacket took 262 days to sell. So a very long time. But I feel like if I saw this at the thrift store or at the Goodwill outlet again, I would pick it up because it is literally a work of art. All right, next sale I wanted to show you guys are these. This is a pair of Born Orange leather comfortable cute flower detail ballet flats, size 8.5. In my description, I put the keywords kindergarten teacher, twee, preppy, girly, feminine, flexible, comfy, supportive, quality, business casual, closet staple, and slip on. I want to quickly mention actually to you guys that I now allow returns on eBay for some reasons, not all the reasons, but I do allow returns on eBay now for a lot of different reasons. And I feel like it was helping my sales until I got a bunch of cases that were my fault. And anyway, I'm working with eBay right now, like I previously mentioned. But I have that new thing in my store. I feel like it's going pretty well. I like it. I haven't gotten any returns so far, and I'm just waiting for the first return request. Anyway, this pair of shoes I got from the Goodwill outlet for $2. They were very lightweight. They sold for $24. And so my profit is $16.24. And these flats only took 56 days to sell. I love selling Born shoes. I find Born shoes not every time I go to the Goodwill outlet, but often. And I've never seen a style like this before. It was very twee, something that Jessica Day would wear in New Girl. It was feminine kindergarten teacher vibes. So happy with this sale. Definitely something that I would pick up in the future. Next sale is another shoe sale, but it is a pair of UGG Australia black gold suede Lila classic metallic sequin warm boots size 8. In my description, I put the keywords sparkle, fuzzy, wool, winter, comfort, outdoor, mid-calf, and quality. I bought these from the Goodwill outlet, and they had like very, very little wear. I was actually surprised that these were in such good condition. I have bought a pair of fake Uggs before, so you have to be careful because there are fake Uggs that are made, but these seem to be pretty authentic. I paid $3 for these at the Goodwill outlet, sold for $28, and so my earnings are $18.28. These did take a little longer to sell, but I think I listed them like in the summertime. So these took 155 days to sell, but I would definitely pick these Uggs up again. I found UGG Australia boots and shoes at the thrift store a few times now, or at the Goodwill outlet a few times now, and I don't really come across them that often at regular thrift stores. All right, next thing I wanted to show you guys is such a cool sale. This is another pair of shoes that I got from the Goodwill outlet. This is a vintage Doc Martens tan Y2K leather platform slip-on air cushioned sandals, size 8. In my description, I put the keywords comfortable, comfy, short heel, wide feet, 90s, 2000s, summer, hippie, boho, and granola girl. I bought these from the Goodwill outlet for $2. At least that's what I put my cost of goods at. So $2. They sold for $75. I originally had them listed for like $85, and then I ended up selling similar after ending the listing and putting the price at $75. They sold for my full asking price of $75, and so my profit is $55. These took 94 days to sell, but I'm okay with that. I feel like that was a reasonable amount of time. It's just over that 90-day mark. Look how cool these are. I love finding vintage Doc Marten shoes at the Goodwill outlet, and I did model them, I believe, in one of the pictures right there. Super happy with this sale. Would definitely pick those up again. I'm not going to say no to Doc Martens at the Goodwill outlet. All right, this next sale I wanted to show you guys is this. This is a new Talbot's colorful floral boat neck 3/4 sleeve stretchy t-shirt blouse size 2X. Oh my goodness, did you guys see that? That was like a bunch of topless women. That is crazy. I don't know why I just got that. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, in my style tags, I put multicolor, summer, comfortable, breathable, cute, cotton, teacher, and business casual. I'm going to quickly scroll up because that is our overrated. I bought this from a Deseret Industry thrift store for $5. It sold for my full asking price of $32. And so my profit is $19.32. I picked up this shirt, first of all, because it was new with tags. Second of all, because it was a size 2X. And third of all, it was colorful and floral and it was long sleeve. And so for all those reasons, I picked it up. This took 27 days to sell, so less than a month. I would definitely pick this item up again. If this hadn't been new with tags, I might have left it behind, but it was new with tags and it was a size 2X, and plus sizes in Talbots tend to do really well for me. So glad that that sold. And last sale I want to go through with you guys is this vintage Bon Jovi 1989 We're Back Kickin' Tour skull print t-shirt size large. In my description, I put the keywords made in USA, classic rock short sleeve and 80s. If you guys can see here, the stitching was coming undone along the bottom of the shirt, which I didn't realize when I bought it, but I only paid $1 for it at a estate sale very recently, actually, if you go back and watch my estate sale haul. But this was from 1989, and actually this specific vintage t-shirt had a pretty good following. This shirt was getting a lot of attention on Depop and eBay. This sold with my 20% discount that I have going in my store, I believe. So I bought it for $1, sold for $36.90. So my profit is $27.04. This shirt only took 14 days to sell. Even with that stitching imperfection and a little bit of fading, definitely a shirt I would pick up. Again, I don't really find vintage t-shirts at normal thrift stores. I have one time, but all the vintage t-shirts I currently have for sale are vintage t-shirts I got at that estate sale. Let's move on to Poshmark now, where, let's see what the first sale I was going to go through with you guys. Oh yeah, so this is an Abercrombie and Fitch Curve Love, the 90s slim straight ultra high rise jeans, size 8 regular. If you don't know, Abercrombie and Fitch, their Curve Love jeans do better than just their regular jeans. In my description, I put stretch, flattering, school, everyday, cute and trendy. I also got this paragraph directly from Abercrombie and Fitch's website. I believe I got these at the Goodwill outlet for $4. I sold them for $30, and so my profit is $20. And these only took 2 days to sell. When I found these in the Goodwill outlet, I was stoked. Yeah, I was just super stoked. I love selling Abercrombie and Fitch jeans. It's actually one of my favorite categories to sell now because it sells really quickly. It has a following, and I've been finding it in bigger sizes too, which does help them sell. Next sale I wanted to go through with you guys is this pair of Gymshark gray knit slouch elastic drawstring waist leggings, size medium. In my description, I put the keywords athletic, athleisure, fitness, gym, workout, active, Pilates, yoga, comfy, and loungewear. I bought these from the Goodwill outlet. They were right on top of a pile. I was actually shocked no one had picked them up already. Paid $2. They sold for $19, and so my profit is $13.20. $19 was an offer that I accepted, but it had only been 5 days. And so I was like, yes, to a quick flip. Also got this awesome stock photo. This is definitely a pair of leggings / joggers I would pick up again. This next thing that I sold is this Duluth Trading Co. khaki firehouse slippers, moccasins, cheap wool lining, size 11. I've never picked up a pair of Duluth Trading Co. shoes before, but this was my first time ever selling Duluth Trading Co. Duluth Trading Co. in their other clothing, depends on the piece, but some of their other clothing can resell well too. In my personal style tags down below, I put winter slippers, warm, soft, comfy, lazy day, sheep lining, men's fall, comfort, house shoes, and canvas. I bought these at a garage sale during the summer for $4. They sold for $27, which I believe was an offer that I accepted. And so my earnings are $17.60, and these took 160 days to sell. I bought these because Duluth is a good brand, like I said, and it was real sheep wool lining, and the cost of goods was low, and they looked essentially brand new. Would definitely pick those up again. The next sale I want to go through with you guys is a bundle of 2 things that I had actually recently listed, and they both sold very quick. This first thing is this Chico's blue teal long sleeve no iron stretch wildflower print tunic, size 3. This is actually, I believe, still on Chico's website. As you can see, I got a nice stock photo, so I also got a whole paragraph from Chico's website directly. But in my own personal style tags, I put artsy, mature, breathable, cotton, stretchy, and travel, and I picked it up from the Goodwill outlet for $2 because it was Chico's. It was a bigger bigger size, and it looked brand new. And then the other thing in this bundle is this Chico's blue ribbed knit cashmere wool cable stitch sweater size extra large. This one was also still on their website. As you can see, I had this awesome stock photo, so I got another paragraph from Chico's. But in my own style tags, I put soft, comfy, warm winter, cozy, quality lounge, closet staple, capsule wardrobe, neutral, mature, closet basic, and duster. As you can tell, when it comes to like winter sweaters and stuff like that, I put cozy, warm, soft, quality, lounge, right? All those like keywords that are repetitive, and I put them in every single listing, but I do believe they help my items sell. This whole bundle sold for $45. I bought this Chico sweater for $8 and the other one for $2, the other shirt for $2. So my cost of goods was $10. The bundle sold for $45, and after my cost of goods and how much Poshmark fees takes out, I make $26. So not bad for a bundle, and it was a really quick flip. I believe that it only took the Chico shirt took 3 days to sell, and then the Chico sweater had only been listed for 1 day. So actually a very, very quick flip. Very pleased with that $26 profit. We have 3 more sales to go through. This video is a lot shorter than my last what sold video, but I am glad because I don't know if I can do a video that long again. But I'm excited for this next sale. This is a Lady Player black silk blend button-up knit sporty preppy sweater vest size large. In my description I put stretchy, smooth, soft, old money, quiet luxury, dark academia, preppy goth, capsule wardrobe, golf, and tennis. I bought this from the Goodwill outlet for $2. It sold for $22. I originally had it listed for $25. Prime Lister, which is a Poshmark automation tool that I use, sent out I believe it was 10 or 15% off offer, and it sold for $22. My earnings are $15.60. I bought this from the Goodwill outlet because it was vintage and it was 70% silk, so great material makeup. The other percent was 30% cotton, which still makes it breathable. And this sweater vest is the embodiment of old money, of the old-timey kind of dark academia aesthetic going around. It could go a lot of different ways, but this definitely reminded me of dark academia. Definitely something I would pick up again, and this only took 30 days to sell. This Lady Player kind of sweater vest thing also had a lot of interest on Depop. This next sale is another Goodwill outlet pickup. I go to the Goodwill outlet a lot, so a lot of the things that I sell are things that I picked up from the Goodwill outlet. This is a vintage rare editions Christmas mixed prints, puff sleeve colored girl dress, size 3T. This dress had no size tags, or actually it did. It was too washed away for me to tell. I did look up measurements, but it was still kind of hard because kids' clothing is kind of hard in terms of measurements, but it looked like it would fit my daughter who is 3, so I put it as 3T and included measurements. In my description, I put the keywords holiday, mixed media, girly cute, pictures, festive presents, Christmas trees, and bells. Bought this from the Goodwill outlet for $2, sold it for $20, and so my profit is $14. And this only took 13 days to sell. This dress had a lot of interest on Mercari and on eBay. So Christmas vintage little girl dresses, I think, have a following, and also vintage kids clothing in general has a pretty good market. It's not going to sell for a ton, but if you can get it for a low cost of goods, definitely something to be on the lookout for at the Goodwill outlet or a garage sale, places like that. This last sale is a Johnny Was piece. This is a Flaw Johnny Was red, black, white, floral, 100% silk crane Mallory button down size large. This shirt retails for $240. Isn't that insanity? I got the stock photo and I also got a paragraph from some website that was selling this top. In my own personal style tags, I put elegant, business casual, feminine, and artsy. I found this top at the Goodwill outlet. And I was so excited to find it. My first time ever finding Johnny Was, but then I found 2 big holes. I decided it was still worth listing because it was Johnny Was and it retailed for $240 and it was 100% silk. And so I only listed it for $18. I put my cost of goods as $3 because I did take a few losses this day. So my profit is $11.40. Not bad for an item that I found 2 holes in, and this only took 3 hours to sell. Okay, I got a $15 offer and then someone came in and just bought it outright. So incredible. Really, really happy with this sale. First time ever selling Johnny Was. I'm on the Johnny Was high. I want to find Johnny Was again because it just sells so well, especially pieces like this that are unique, artsy, retail for a ton, and are 100% silk. That is it for my sales, you guys. Thanks for going through them with me. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I put out a what sold video, or I at least try to put out a what sold video every week or every 2 weeks. So if you like watching these what sold videos and learning what brands and styles sell for me, definitely hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. I don't usually say that at the end of my videos, but I got to do it once in a blue moon to try to boost subscribers and get my YouTube channel out there. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Bye.